You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Chris Doheny, the beloved frontman of the 80s Australian rock band Geisha, has sadly passed away at the age of 64 after a car crash near his home in South Australia. The news came as a shock to fans and fellow musicians alike, with tributes pouring in. One of his longtime friends, Scott Carney from Kids in the Kitchen, described him as a top bloke and amazing singer. Chris's story was one of early ambition and remarkable achievement. As a teenager, he wrote down 3 goals: to appear on Countdown, to own a grand piano, and to play at the Meyer Music Bowl. By the age of 24, he had already ticked off all 3. Those milestones set the stage for a career that went far beyond his boyhood dreams. His first taste of recognition came with The Officials, a band that earned a spot on a compilation album in 1982. That project connected him to the Melbourne music scene and gave him his first brush with the legendary Molly Meldrum, an encounter that Chris later recalled with amusement. Soon after, he formed Geisha, a band that would define his place in Australian rock. Their breakthrough came with hits like Fool's Way and especially Kabuki, which turned Chris into a household name and had fans waiting outside his mother's house just to catch a glimpse. Geisha went on to release multiple albums, scoring national hits such as Part-Time Love Affair in 1986. Although the band eventually split in 1988, Chris proved himself as a gifted songwriter. His track, In My Life, was recorded by Daryl Braithwaite on the hugely successful Edge album. Later, Chris reunited with Geisha for new projects, proving his passion for music never faded. Perhaps his most widely recognized work came in 1994, when he recorded More Than a Game, the theme song for Channel 9's The Footy Show. The anthem became a cultural fixture, and many still remember his soaring voice carrying the spirit of AFL nights across the country. Through the decades, Chris was admired not only for his vocal power but also for his generosity and down-to-earth nature. Fellow musicians often remarked that his voice ranked alongside some of Australia's finest, and his songwriting earned respect both at home and abroad. At the time of his passing, Chris was working on a 40th anniversary edition of Geisha's debut album, a testament to his enduring love of creating and performing. His sudden death has left a void in the music community, but his legacy lives on through the songs that shaped an era and the memories he left with those who knew him. Chris Doheny will be remembered not just as the singer of Geisha, but as an artist whose voice and spirit touched generations of Australian music fans. Stay subscribed for more videos.